Good morning, everyone. Ohayo gozaimasu. Aneo ashimika. Bonjour. God morning. I hope everyone slept well this fine Tuesday morning. So, shall we start by greeting our heavenly parents and true parents? Chariot, Kyungbe. Baro. All right.
가정 맹세 5. 천을국 주인 우리 가정은 참사랑을 중심하고 매일 주지적 전상세계와 내상적 지상세계의 동해를 향해 전진적 발전을 촉진할 것을 맹세하나이다.
Number 5. Our family, the owner of Chanuguk, pledges to strive every day to advance the unification of the spirit world and the physical world as subject and object partners by centering on true love. All right, may I call on Uncle Christopher Bush for our opening prayer?
Join me in prayer. Dear loving Heavenly Parent, thank you so much for allowing us to gather together, that we all were able to wake up this morning. You've given us the gift of this new day, and we want to cherish it. Each moment has an opportunity. There's so much going on around us that we're not aware of, and we want to really become tuned in to what True Mother is focused on, because this is a really crucial time in history, and we're the ones that she's depending on. There's so many people looking for, actually everyone is looking for you and trying to find purpose and trying to find what their meaning is in life. And we are so fortunate. We cannot keep it to ourselves. We want to share it, and we want to find the best way to use our talents in order to share this gift with others. We ask your guidance through this morning prayer vigil, and please join us and report this name of Christopher Murray Bush. Listen to family. Aju.
Aju. Thank you, Uncle Chris. So, moving on to our next thing, we'll be going into stretches to wake us up this morning. I think I got a few new ones, just a little bit. So we'll be starting off with these, I don't know what they're called. Stretch it good. Switch arms. Then we'll be moving into these ones. Trying to get our arms nice today. And then switch to the other side. All right, and you guys already know, let's get our head rolls in. Stretch it nice. Other side. All right, stretch our hips. Ooh. On the other side. And you guys already know with the wrist. And reverse. Then shoulder rolls. Backwards. All right, last one, flamingo. Grab your leg and then pull it up. You guys can do it. And then switch legs. And that will be it. Hope everyone's awake now. Got the blood flowing. You can receive the word. So we'll be going into breakout rooms to share our gratitude points for today. Let's share the blessings, shall we? Hope you guys enjoy it. All right, welcome back, everyone. I hope you guys had some good sharings. So I'll be inviting up from my room. Let's see, ask Auntie Yisin Roberts to share.
Okay. uh, I just shared recently we had a vacation. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. We had a vacation in the southern part of Spain called Andalusia area. The area used to be under the Muslim dominate for 200-300 years, from 7th century to about the 9th century, from the Moors from northern Africa to went to there, and we visit is really. There's one place, or we went to Seville. There's one place called Mosquito. There's a big, very big mosque, but before they finish, Christianity took over. But it's okay. In the middle of a big mosque, there's a cathedral. And not only that, we visit some people's house. We see the bottom is Islamic design, and they have an arch in the house. But on the wall, there's a picture of a Virgin Mary hold a baby Jesus, and plus some disciples. I really felt if we go beyond the race, of difference of a race and the religion or culture, we live harmony, accept each other's goodness. We could live so harmonious and beautifully together. It's not just that house. So many houses is this kind of design. Anyway, at that time, it was Israel and Gaza. They fight so fiercely together. So anyway, that I felt, and the importance of two parents, and the human really need parents, so we can live as a brother, sister, as a one family, appreciate each other. That's my appreciation. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Auntie Roberts. It's beautiful to see the unity of the two religions in midst of that chaos back then. And like you talked about, the true parents uniting us beyond race, religion, and all these different things as brothers and sisters. So thank you. Next, I want to pass it on to Auntie Caroline.
The host is not allowing.
Oh, is it good now?
Oh, okay. Sorry. I wasn't allowed to unmute. Thank you. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Thank you, Yishin. That was very, very inspiring. I am grateful I can work. I can still work, physically work. And I'm grateful for my physical body who is still carrying me around every day. And I can still use it to do God's will. I'm very grateful for that, because once my body is gone, I'll just be a spirit, I guess. And then I cannot do so much. Anyway, and I'm grateful I'm here with all of you every morning. It's a very special privilege to be here. I'm grateful for my warm tea to keep me warm every day. My hands, I mean. And I'm grateful for my elders, because without them, I definitely would not be here. Absolutely not. And also, Jacob, I forgot to tell you, I wrote one of your quotes down a couple of weeks ago, and I have to go find it, and I'll say it next time, but you're becoming famous in my notebook. Thank you.
Whoa, I'm honored. Thank you, Auntie Caroline. Wow. Yes, these small things we need to appreciate every day. It's true, we're not going to have a physical body one day. So thank you, Auntie Caroline. All right. So as you guys know, we're going to be going into our message. So hope you guys got your seatbelts buckled and are ready to receive this amazing message from our Auntie Caroline. So shall we pass it on? Let me pass it on to. Oh, Auntie Carol, I meant. Auntie Carol.
I knew who you meant. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. So let's read. I set these things in my flesh and blood, in my beating heart, and have not for 1 second forgotten the will that God entrusted to me. 60 years have passed since our holy wedding, and my husband is now not with us physically. More than ever, no matter what my age or physical condition may be, my beating heart drives me forward on the path to become the mother of the universe and the mother of peace, one in mind, one in body, one in heart, and one in harmony with the one who guides the providence. Our holy wedding ceremony. Jesus was born to humankind 2,000 years ago. God intended that Jesus find his bride and that they would stand in the position of Adam and Eve, who were lost at the very beginning of human history. Together, Jesus and his bride were to have grown to attain the position of true parents. And I've lost the words. True parents. Were grown to attain the position of true parents, providing living examples of a true husband and wife, parents, and family. However, God's hope for Jesus and Israel was not realized. The Lord went a secondary course, dying for us on the cross. We cannot imagine how devastated he must have been. When Jesus returns, his priority is to find the bride with whom he will create a true family, society, nation, and world. With the true parents, the sorrows of heaven and earth can be alleviated, and the victorious foundation for God's ideal world can be laid. In this providence, the prophesied marriage supper of the Lamb, the day of our holy wedding, was the turning point, the day when God won his victory and recovered his lost glory. Furthermore, this was a day of joy for humankind as it inaugurated a new history in which all can live together, not only with their true father, but also with their true mother. So, after reading this particular section, and after the past few days of reflecting on Mother's autobiography, I can really understand why President Dunkley asked us to always, when like in speaking, use a quote from True Mother. Because in doing so and in thinking this way, I really have had the experience of understanding so much more deeply the essence of Mother. And I was thinking about, essence. Essence is the intrinsic value of a personality. The essence of a person is the intrinsic value of their character. And I think through this reading, one of the things that actually, there were 2 points that came up for me. There are 2 main points that I want to talk about. One of them is, of course, Mother's determination and her conviction. It's a determination and conviction that we hear her saying over and over again. Even to this day, she continues to repeat her determination and conviction. And it's not, actually, if you read in that first paragraph, it's so interesting that she says, where, I'm sorry, let me find it. She uses the word to become, which I'm so surprised by. More than ever, no matter what my age or condition may be, my beating heart drives me forward in the path to become the mother of the universe and the mother of peace. Mother doesn't say, I became. In saying I became, there's an end to it. But in becoming the mother of peace, it's continuing to go forward. actually the word perfection. I'm always amazed by the word perfection, because we tend to think perfection has an end to it. That's a like a noun. So perfection is a noun, but perfection is a verb, or perfection as an adjective. But perfection is a verb, to perfect. And once you cannot perfect, you cannot finish in perfection. Perfection always goes forward. You keep going. You get to a place, even you think it's perfect, you could still do better. And Mother always seems to be in that place, a place of becoming. So that was one thing that I felt very deeply about this section. And the other one is Mother's heart. The depth of Mother's heart, that if there was one word to really be conveyed about this whole section, is we hear over and over again. You know, in the principle, I'm going to read a little section here from page 35 in the principle. It says, the key to God's first blessing is the perfection of individual character. And individuals' mind and body become one with God as their center. Such individuals experience the heart of God as if it were their own. Hence, they understand his will and are fully attuned to it. I just wanted to repeat again that sentence, or actually that whole paragraph says it. I set these things in my flesh and blood, in my beating heart, and have not for 1 second forgotten the will that God entrusted to me. 60 years have passed since the holy wedding. My husband is not here physically. So even though my father isn't there, she still has the same conviction. More than ever, no matter what my age and physical condition may be, my beating heart drives me forward on the path to become Mother of the Universe, Mother of Peace. One mind, one body, one in heart, and one harmony with the one who guides the providence. One mind, one body, one in heart, and one in harmony with the one who guides the providence. And I think that is really the amazing strength of Mother, that she is totally one with God. Because as she continues in the next paragraph, she actually does a thumbnail sketch of human history, or what actually Jerry Servito has this great description. He calls it the epic saga of the universe. The epic saga of the universe, all throughout human history. So Mother does her thumbnail sketch of all of human history, and she does it not from just an intellectual point of view, but she talks about it from the heart of God. That's God's heart was to see the completion of Adam and Eve in their maturity, and them continuing with the family. She speaks about the fact that Jesus and his bride were meant to do that. She speaks about the fact that Jesus and Israel were not able to complete it, and that that left Jesus devastated, left God devastated, and then that God continues to hope for the salvation of humankind. She's speaking not about any kind of secular heart, but she's speaking about the heart of God, that God is longing to see humanity living as the original children, as the original, God is longing for the original parents to be with us. It's not, what I say, it's not Mother's mind, but Mother's understanding of God's heart that made her the person that she is, and made her the person that Father chose, and made her, together with Father, the true parents of humankind, and that together they can have this conviction. She points out that in becoming the holy bride and groom in having the holy wine, the holy wedding ceremony, that this is the turning point. You know, this is what God has been waiting for all of human history. And that finally, she together with Father create the turning point, the tipping point. So we've been in the tipping point, so to speak, since 1960. And as we know, history doesn't change on the dime. It doesn't change because 1960 came and there was a wedding, then we see a complete change. We're still in that process, and I'm sure we'll be in that process for a very long time, but that was the beginning point. That's so incredible to me. And so I think from God's point of view, that must be so incredible that history turned at that moment and begins on the like we hit the tipping point, and now we're going forward. We're actually building the kingdom. Might not look like it a lot of times, but we're actually building the kingdom because of that, the conviction of True Mother to become the Mother of Universe. The one thing that was missing at the time of Jesus was the bride, and the one thing that we have now together with True Father is the mother, and therefore we have the beginning of the new history, and we have the new ancestors of humankind. That's just totally amazing to me when I think deeply about it. So we can be so grateful for Mother. We can be so happy for God, and we can continue to follow true parents in order to build the original ideal of the kingdom of heaven on earth. Those are my thoughts and reflections for the day. Thank you for listening. I wish that I could be more profound, but it's the best I can do. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Wow. Thank you, Auntie Carol. I don't know what you're talking about. That was so profound to me. Wow. Like the biggest point I got was just like how grateful I should be. Like to see that Mother is here. Like, in a world where there's no hope, actually Mother is here and God's been dreaming for this ideal, right? And Mother is continuously reaching this heart of perfection, like to love the universe, right? So there's so much hope in this.
Jacob, you make me want to cry just saying that at your age you understand that.
You're too nice. Well, thank you so much for your heartfelt reflection, Auntie Kara. I really felt it. I'm pretty sure everyone else felt it as well. So thank you. Well, all right, guys. Shall we share our reflections with each other? We'll be going to our breakout rooms right now. So I hope you guys can enjoy sharing. Hey, welcome back, everyone. I hope you guys were able to have some fruitful sharings over the reading. So actually, it's going to be another one of those different days. We're going to be having, as the CIG missionaries are leaving, we're going to be continuing to give testimonies on experiences in New Jersey. So I want to welcome up this little sister of mine. If you're around her, you're always going to smile. When you look into how she's always serving, I mean, she's always busy trying to plan out like when she's going to meet her guest or trying to figure out like her own personal education plan, things like that. But this sister just is a bright spirit to everyone. So please help me to welcome her up. Yumi Ishikawa.
Oh,
I'm
I already unmuted, I think.
you can just
All
yeah.
right. Good morning. Um, yeah, or if you guys were at Sunday service, I'm not gonna give this. Well, I'm not gonna say the same thing as much more specifically on witnessing. Oh, I'm a little nervous. Um, but uh, yeah. So, witnessing here has definitely been a different experience. I only had short periods of witnessing for training in GPA. But obviously the witnessing here is so different. Um, I thought I was gonna get into some like a intense like DP study, like master all the lectures and just like kind of like give them the truth, like, hey, here's the truth or true parents. But when I came here, I was so like I guess to be confused or kind of shocked, like oh movie nights and board games and dinner and I mean praise and worship, but it's like how we're gonna witness. I was like, wow, this is so different than I expected it to be. More focusing on like the environment. And I think after like being here, you you can really see how the environment affects you a lot. Even me, like any kind of environment can really influence me, like how I'm feeling and my spirit and my mindset. And so I could understand why we're focusing on the environment a lot. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna be talking more about my guests that I've been taking care of. Um, there's a sister. Her name is her name is Essence. I don't know. It was really interesting. Anyway, I've met her on the 10th of October, so it's almost been a month. Um, I first met her on that day, and ever since that day, like she never responded to me. But I just kept on going, and on Friday evening while we're preparing for the dinner, she calls me. Oh, but I'm wondering why she calling me when she never responded to me. And she was saying that I've been responding to you or back to me, but it's just I haven't been receiving her text. So I was really confused why I couldn't receive her text, but I could receive her call. But she was saying like not only she was trying to contact me, she was trying to she goes to Bergen. She went to Bergen and went to the information desk to ask for my student email, even though I don't go to Bergen. She thought I went to Bergen. And they were saying like, oh, we can't give like student emails or whatever. And or she even tried to find my social media. Like she was trying to find my Snapchat and all of that. I was like, oh, she went through like she tried to contact me in many ways. I felt really touched. I was like, no guest has done that to me, or even a person maybe. So um in that moment I was like, wow, I'm so confused, but there's some reason why she's trying so hard, or even like in the background, someone trying to help her to find like us or even me. And ever since then, like she's been responsive. She's like been like, she always like respond to me, and I've been meeting up with her a lot too. Which I'm really grateful for. Like I don't even know, like I'm confused why she's still with me. Like I literally this whole time, being here, everything has been good, but me internally, I've been like really unclear at the same time. So it's very it's been a blessing to have this sister been with me. Like for the first time, I'm the youngest, by the way, in my family. And so being like feeling like an older sister, being someone that like, oh, like I have someone to take care of. We're like the same, no, we're not the same age, but um I feel like I have some kind of responsibility to take care of her. And something that's been kind of weird to me, how God is like teaching me through or witnessing witnessing to me through my guests, is that like my consistent guests, like they've been having, oh no, first uh what was it? Um yeah, my no no my some of my consistent guests have been saying how they're not able to take care of themselves. Like I asked them like, "Oh, are you taking care of yourself? Like please take care of yourself," because they're really busy with school and midterms. And they're like, "Oh, I don't have time," or they haven't just really done it. And I'm like, "Oh, like why aren't they taking care of themselves?" And I reflected back to me, my own like life of faith, my own like physical health. Like I haven't been taking care of myself either. Um, and even like after that, like I've been hearing my strong guests have been expressing how they can't sleep well. And I'm like, why are they not able to sleep well? God gave me people that have a hard time sleeping well. And so I went back to me. I'm like, I don't really sleep well either. Ever since coming here, like yeah, I don't I I don't give myself time to sleep well, um, to do things, but and then I forgot there was one more thing. But just like how seeing how God is working through the people that I'm taking care of, it makes me think like I really need to, like for my guests to like break through or my guests to move forward and um yeah, like in their own like lives or even like their spiritual life. I have to be the one to, I guess, like break through in that, taking care of myself. Kind of like a parent. If a parent's not well, then how can they take care of their own children too? In a sense. So it's been very humbling. Like I'm always like thinking like, oh, there's others, but it's very unhealthy at moments at points too. Like living for the sake of others, it should be like, living for the sake of others and myself, because it's been even I can't really receive that well because I guess I prioritize things over myself. And so yeah, I think it goes back to like my like who I am. Like God sees me as his daughter, but I'm just kind of not really uh how would you say, like God is also, he's really grateful and joyful that I'm taking my time for others and for my guests, but also he is in pain too because I'm not taking care of myself. Because I'm someone that matters too. And so yeah, so it's been hard. I'm still learning to take care of myself. But I see myself like taking little, even like very like little steps to take care of myself. Um I could see how like my guests are like respond like they're they're either being more responsive or they're being like a little bit more open or um just like little things. And so I feel really connected to them, or like it's like uh I need to put my own effort to my own self so they can, I think that's something that God's been waiting for, like for me to do something so they can move forward as well, able to get closer to God and to parents. I don't know how much time I have left, but mm, um, yeah, and just that I only have tomorrow and tomorrow's Wednesday, and then the morning on Thursday. That's it. Um, it uh, in some way it pains me, but also excited to leave, and I see I don't know like my guests. I can't like be with them physically because I for some reason I'm really scared for their like physical health a lot. Uh, and of course their spiritual health too. But and so um I'm just really grateful that in New Jersey or even like in Bay Area or DMV or Las Vegas, I won't have this kind of experience. Be able to meet these people. So I'm grateful that uh Clifton was able to give me the opportunity to meet my guest and be able, and God teaching me I guess things about myself and allow me to experience what it is to be like an older sister even a little bit or even like 1% of how it feels to be a parent in some way. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Yumi. Oh my gosh, I wish you guys could see it. You guys can really see, like, from Yumi, this heart of a parent that she has towards her guest. Like, every day, she's always asking me, like, can I meet? Can I meet? And as she shared in her testimony, you could really see the heart of a parent. You love someone so much that you forget about yourself. You even forget to take care of yourself. So we see, like, how deep, like, Yumi's love is, like, for her guest. She's going to be leaving soon. Also, just seeing, like, how God witnesses to us as we witness. So, yeah, thank you, Yumi. And I'm going to pass it on to Pastor Takino for the prayer.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Yumi-san. Thank you very much. I just want to share, yes, they are doing the one-on-one DP study, but when they hear the true mother's desire or through the Reverend Dunkley, they sincerely thinking how we can unite or how we can respond mother's desire. That's why they created such an environment. So because true mother want us to create embracing motherly love, embracing. So that's why they're thinking, that even they do in the more than 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, they do the same pattern, but they quickly to adjust it to how we can respond to mother's desire. That is a beautiful and amazing thing that this second gen or CAP members. So they are seriously thinking about that. Then they quickly to respond. And thank you very much. And yes, and the Pastor Naokimi also, we have a meeting with the Pastor Naokimi and the Yasaka, three of us, every Monday we have a meeting. And we are also thinking how we can respond and return the joy to True Mother and God. That's why Pastor Naokimi started a family group. And so then we really now we are looking for the hospitality team. After the Sunday service, we have more guests coming from the members inviting, so we need a hospitality team. So if you are interested to care of our Sunday guests or even CAP, after they join Cook Missionaries or UPA, leave our New Jersey, they have many guests, but that we need somebody to continue to care of them. So if you are interested about that, the CAP guest care or Sunday service guest care, please let me know and please talk to Jake. Okay, today I like to invite from New Jersey, Chon Shin-won. No, 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 he's playing by Korean.
Yes, good morning. My name is Nobu. Yes, join prayer. 사랑하는 하늘의 부모님, 신내신 전진전 부모님, 감사함 사랑합니다. 자, 어머님, 오늘 하루 어떤 심정으로 출발했습니까? 우리가 미국에서 활동하고 있고 2달을 지났습니다. 이 미국에서 식구님들이 열심히 장모님 위해서 전도도 하고 마무리 뽑기도 하고 교회를 위해서 열심히 매일매일 활동하고 있습니다. 장모님께서 우리를 봤을 때 어떻게 느낄 수 있습니까? 어떻게 느낍니까? 우리가 하루하루 지나면서 장모님께 기쁨을 드리고 싶은 그런 마음도 있고 그래도 가끔 힘들 때도 있거나 포기하고 싶을 때도 있을 것 같지만은 그래도 우리가 늘 참 어머니를 위해서 활동하고 있는 모습을 보면 장모님께서는 아마 힘이 받을 것 같습니다. 그 심정을 우리가 늘 가지고 지금 어려운 시대에 있는 그런 일본이나 그런 한국 그런 물론이지만은 그래도 신통한 한국을 위해서 그리고 이 세계가 빨리 하늘을 보는 중심으로 마파미리 한다고 또 그런 주제로 더욱더 장모님 그리고 참 부모님 중심으로 이 세계가 하나 될 수 있게 그리고 평화로운 세계가 될 수 있게 인도시키 바라면서 지금이라도 우리가 매일매일 청소 드리면서 어제보다 오늘 오늘보다 내일을 감사하는 마음으로 출발할 수 있도록 오늘 하루도 인도시키 바랍니다. 이 모든 말씀 축복과 저희 세 권의 보도를 위하였습니다. 아주
All right, now we can go into our unison prayer.
예수를 테너야 마토모스마 어느시대 마다 고유 진시오 라데바디고 드레이카시오
Always said, don't be
Gracias.
children having each other. Our children care each other and encourage raising each other. We also parents. You have a plan to study tonight. Adam and Eve. Because you couldn't unite the human history now. Close appearance. World issue starting the family. The beginning. And the Lord multiply the two families. This is the issue of the world. They're fighting each other like a brother
Vamos a lograr vida diaria, la vida cotidiana, las cosas que hacemos, pensar para porque nunca antes toda la historia hicieron padres personas como padres, existieron
totally become one with God. It's the starting point in creation of the world. We have a true parent. Our church, true parent church. Can embrace
creciendo,
no matter where they come from,
desafortunadamente,
their background, religion,
llegan
parental church can embrace,
nunca pudieron llegar a ser
open the
donde
heart
ese hijo y esa
to
hija
everyone.
es ideal, Padre, sea un anhelo
By that
ver eso, ¿sabes?
you
Vamos a entender
All right. So that'll be the end of our Chumshuan prayer this morning. So I just want to thank you guys for attending today, and I hope you guys have a blessed day. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good
Have a good day, everyone.
Have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Yumi.
Bye.
How are you?
Have a great
Thank you
day.
so much.
Have a great day,
Thank
everybody.
you. Oh my goodness, you guys, thank you so much. I have to contact you. Thanks so, oh my goodness. How are you?
Thank
Oh,
you.
Good one.
Thank you. Thank you.
bye. How are you?
Good
Bye.
Thank you. Have a beautiful day.
Honey, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good morning, Rita.
Good morning, my dear.
Everybody.
Good morning. Have a good day, my dear. Many
Hey, good
blessings
morning,
for
Jacob.
you and to all of you.